is Money Monday, and a lot of people are excited about it, including myself, because in the studio with me, it's my sister from another mister, Jini Thornton, is in the house. I want to talk about this thing that's been driving some people crazy, to be quite honest. Fourth quarter, the end of the year. To those of people who are not in corporate America and don't know what fourth quarter is, the end of the year. It is time to dig in.
Right. So many people are focused on January already. I'm just going to start, the new year. I'm just going to wait. I'm like, wait for what?
Yeah.
We got 2 months. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of time left to do some of the things that we need to do and take care of. So we're not going to wait till January.
Praise God. Let's talk about the first thing, holidays. That's coming up, and I can feel the anxiety in the atmosphere when people are thinking like, oh my God, how am I going to get gifts? How am I going to accommodate my family? Let's talk about the holidays and what can people do now to prepare for the holidays.
Well, my thing is you need to have a budget for the holiday. I don't want you shopping. I don't want you online. I don't want you just planning Thanksgiving. What can you actually afford? What can you commit? What's your dollar? Write that down.
So no credit cards?
No.
I know every year you say no credit cards.
Unless you can afford to pay them off in full.
Okay.
Layaway is an amazing option for people who need to be able to budget things out. And some of us need to have a family meeting because things could potentially be different.
Indeed. And speaking of family meeting, let's talk about it. How do you tell your wife, like, hey, baby, we're going on a budget and we might not be eating that much on Thanksgiving?
Well, my thing is, do you want to pay for it all year long? So that's your choice. Can you have whatever you want for Christmas, and then the trade-off is paying for it all year? None of us want that pain of paying all year long. So let's talk about what we can do. Let's be in agreement with it, whether you're talking to adults or children. So that way we're all on the same page and everybody understands the why.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You know what? The thing that I've been thinking about lately, just because we do have a job now, praise God, the employee benefits, and how should people dig in with their flexible spending accounts and other health insurance benefits? Like, is there something that we can start doing? Is there somebody we can contact?
Well, what you want to know now is what's left on your benefits, particularly your FSA or your flexible spending account. That's money that you've had set aside that you can use to order your contacts, go to the eye doctor, go to the dentist. You need to know what you have left and when you have to use it up by. Right. Same thing too, if you're supposed to go to the dentist twice a year, you've got some vision benefits you need to use up, please do that. You definitely want to take advantage of that. Don't leave any money on the table this year. We only have a couple months to get those appointments taken care of.
That's real. You know what? I think I need to make a call too. So many people, like, they don't even think about that during this time. You just get jaded. It's like it's holiday time and you're not thinking about anything else.
If you go into any of the Vision Works and all, they are so busy in December. People running in there trying to use up them benefits. Make those appointments and let's go now. We don't have to wait till December to get that done.
Indeed, praise God. Hanging out with the Jini Thornton, and we're discussing digging in fourth quarter. Like, let's really make sure that we do what we have to do to get everything done this year, and let's not just focus on, well, I'm gonna do it in 2018.
Absolutely.
So one thing I do want to discuss with you. Saving.
Yes.
How important is saving right now? For people who have struggled all year with saving, what can they do before the end of the year?
Well, you think about it. If you have money set to the side, how different your life would be. If you had money for when your car breaks down, you need new tires, you got to go to the ER room, whatever that is, you have to have some money to the side. So my philosophy is you have to make it hard and simple. Meaning you have to make it hard to access your money, but you have to make it simple to save it. So I've talked about it before. Separate, not just a separate account. Y'all know you need to put that money in a separate bank. Indeed. No online access, no debit card. Have that money come right out of your paycheck, go right in there, because you know if we have to transfer it or take it to the bank, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hashtag hard and simple.
Yes.
I really like that.
Yeah.
It has to be hard for you to go get it.
Yes.
In terms of money.
Yeah.
And it has to be simple for you to make sure that you get that money into the account.
Yeah. And if you can only start with $5 a paycheck or $10 a paycheck, you just have to start.
That's somewhere. What I was going to ask you. Like, what's a good saving strategy? You know, it's the end of the year. Is that, $1, $3? I see a bunch of different stuff.
$5, $10, whatever you can do.
Whatever you can do, just don't go grab it out.
No, you got to leave it over there. You got to pretend that money does not exist.
Indeed. I think this is a good time to tell an amazing story. Somebody had hit me up on Facebook. They started using that strategy that you gave about saving, just like saving 10%,
right?
And giving and all that. And they honestly said that there was something that changed in their finances when they began to be faithful. And she said it took about 10 or 11 weeks of just saving. I think she saved about $25.
Right.
And she honestly started seeing other ways to make money come from like nowhere.
Absolutely.
It's just something about that saving principle.
And then when you start seeing it grow and you like,
don't you feel so good? I know, you feel so good. But you have to start somewhere. And a lot of people don't believe they can save anything.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is start with something and you will feel so good. But then for those of us who are saving, I want you to increase the amount that you're saving now.
Increase. By how much? Increase. I'm in school. Increase.
Oh, you're in school. Well, do it by percentage. 3%, 5%, 10%. Okay. But I want you, and then in January, increase it again. In March, increase it again.
Good stuff.
Let's keep going higher and higher.
Indeed. Janai, I want to talk to you about number 4.
Okay.
All my students checking in like, Willie, what's good, bro? I'm trying to get that money for school, though.
Right.
Financial aid. What can we do right now to prepare on the financial aid for 2018 to 2019?
I mean, this deadline is critical for people. The FAFSA, the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, it came out October 1st. So you need to go online now, fasfa.ed.gov. Money is on a first-come, first-served basis. So people, you cannot wait. So this is for our people with high school seniors. This is for people who have students in college already. You need to get those forms filled out this year. You should not wait to January to do that.
Don't wait, because it's going to be too late. I want to slow that down and make sure you understand that there is a pool of money that the government has. Yes. It's only one pool, not 2 pools, 3 pools, right. One pool. And once that money is gone, right. That money is gone. So why not fill out those FAFSA?
FAFSA. F-A-F-S-A, yes.
Indeed. Make sure that you do that. Top 3, Crystal Lee.
All right. So, this is Willie's favorite topic. He likes to leave me the paper like you talk about number 5, tax season.
Right.
It's around the corner. What do we need to do now to kind of prepare for that and not just wait till the last minute?
A few things I need people to do. Number 1, if you're one of those people who change your withholding because you wanted to get more money in your check, and you're one who typically owes, you may need to change your withholding with your job. Right?
Lord, right now?
Yeah, do it now.
Okay.
Absolutely. I want you to do it now. Number 2, it's a good time to look up what your giving is going to be, your charitable giving right now. You get a tax deduction for that. So if you're going to have an additional... Yes.
Let's talk about this. Because they be like, your tithes ain't enough. Like, is this charitable giving or not?
Right. So tithing... maybe you want to make a donation to your school, another organization that means a lot to you. That's a tax deduction for you. You need to put that in.
It's never enough for me though. Like, how much is it? How much do you give? What's a good amount to give? Does it matter?
Is it a percentage of your income?
But every person is different. It's based on your entire tax situation. Okay. So it's not like a magic number for anybody. Okay. And then the other thing, plan your purge, because this is a good time to clean our houses, clean our apartments out, and make those donations of that extra stuff that we're not using so we can get the charitable donation for that. But schedule the date when you're going to do that by.
Indeed. The voice that you're hearing is Jini Thornton, our financial specialist. We're talking about fourth quarter, the end of the year, how to dig in the areas of holidays, employee benefits, what else? Savings. We just discussed taxes. We discussed financial aid. I want to talk about this. Who should people contact if they're struggling right now and they're having just a big problem with debt? Is there somebody that we can call?
This is a big one. I'm glad we're talking about this today. This is the one where people always get stuck. Yeah. So if you're struggling with your student loans, if you're struggling with debt in general, you need bankruptcy counseling, credit counseling, nfcc.org. nfcc.org. I want you to contact them. Okay. And I want you to make an appointment to either go and see them or talk to them over the phone.
Now, who is them?
Yeah, who is them? You was like, just contact them. It's like, is this like the Wizard of Oz or what?
He said the Wizard of Oz.
I didn't know.
Not quite the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
But see, what NFCC is able to do for you, if you are not able to work out a payment plan with your creditors, they will help you facilitate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a charge or no?
So they will charge you typically a one-time fee.
Okay.
But they actually make money. They get contributions from major companies like credit card companies.
Okay.
And so what will happen is they can negotiate terms. Sometimes they can actually have interest stopped on certain debts. Okay. So we have a listener, Stephanie, out of Virginia. I've been talking to her. She actually contacted them. Struggled with debt essentially her entire adult life. Right now she has a plan. In 2.5 to 3 years she could be completely out of debt with it.
Wow.
Yes.
Praise God.
It is nfcc.org. So I want people to go online. I want you to check them out. And again, if you need help, you always feel like you can never get ahead with debt. Yeah. This is a great organization, a nonprofit organization. That's the key here. This is not debt consolidation. It is not that.
Okay. So big man, turn the music off just real quick. I got to say this for mama because she don't be on the internet like that. Okay, nfcc.org. nfcc.org. Make sure that you go there if you're having some real problems with debt. Mama, that may be you and you're not on the internet, but make sure that you have your daughter, make sure that you have your son, your granddaughter, your grandson, somebody to get you online to contact them so they can help you out. That was good, Jani.
I'm really excited. And I want people to be excited about the end of the year, though.
Indeed. I'm excited about it now that I have these tools, and I'm sure that you are too.